Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am I'm not sure what to say about this. I wonder if there's something more to the story because this just seems absolutely insane. This is a potential, well, it could be a potentially huge gift for anyone, but it's a really, really huge gift for the Indiana Fever if they can sign this player. So who am I talking about? As you can see here, Dallas released one of their top scorers. Yes, one of their top scorers. Odyssey Sims was released by the team this morning. And a lot of people are like, what is going on? She's averaging 17.2 points, 5.6 assists, and 2.9 rebounds per game. She has been playing lights out for Dallas. And you have to wonder, like I think somebody said in here, it makes me wonder, are they tanking at 6-19? Because they have more talent than their record. So, they could play well down in the final 15 games, and then that knocks them out of a good draft pick. Like someone says here, Odyssey will be a great pickup for someone. Wild, considering Odyssey Sims' last game, she dropped 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 9 assists. By the way, that last game was against the Indiana Fever. Gotta wonder what the Wings' plan is here. Also, why wouldn't they do this in the beginning or middle of break? Why the very last day? Really? See, here it is. OMG, they're tanking. She's been one of their best players despite the 6-19 start. They also got rid of Billings, who was a really solid big, averaging almost 9 points and over 6.5 rebounds a game. What is happening? If Odyssey Sims is healthy, well, one, I wonder what Dallas is doing. Like I said, and like that one person tweeted, are they tanking? I mean, they're already really bad, but again, they're loaded up on talent. They are underperforming, is what I'm trying to say. They have more talent than their record shows. And I wonder if they realize that, and instead of playing a little better and maybe being just outside the playoff picture, they would rather get the number one pick. But let's take a look, right? Odyssey Sims. She only played 9 games, but she's been playing. That was, she didn't play at the beginning of the season. 17.2 points, 3 rebounds, over 5.5 assists, 53.5% from the field, including 50% from three. Her EFG is 60.5%. And you've got to take a look at this. Last 5 games. We'll work our way back. And you can see, I mean, she's playing a ton of minutes. She's playing Caitlin Clark like minutes 39, 34, 37, 39, 39. And look at her last 5 games 14, 7 assists, 5 steals, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 19 points, a couple of rebounds, 4 assists, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal and a block, only 1 turnover. She doesn't turn the ball over either. That last game was against Indiana. Odyssey Sims, a guard, by the way, and yes, they could use a guard. Believe it or not, the Indiana Fever could use a guard. First of all, I personally think she's an upgrade to Kelsey Mitchell. Look at her shooting percentages in these games too. 55.5, 61, 54.5, 53, 59, including from three, 43, 50, 83, and she shot 6 of them. Right? You see, she takes a solid number. Every game was 4 to 7 threes, and her shooting percentage, other than a 1 for 4, phenomenal. She has been really, really good. Really, really good. And they could use a guard. One, you can tell by her points and assists, she can play off ball. She can also play point. I'm guessing she's playing point with Enrique off ball. But Caitlin Clark, having that Depth. First of all, Caitlin Clark could play fewer minutes, and I know that freaks people out. But look, playing all game, every game, maybe getting a minute or two, that can wear on you. There's no reason Caitlin Clark has to play 38, 39, 40 when she could play 34, 35. And what do they have? I'm asking, what do they have in the guard position? The Indiana Fever. Let's take a look. Grace Berger, who never plays, right? So, and look, I'd like to see Grace Berger play. And I don't mean that like, oh, she's so good. How could she not be? I know what she was. I'd like to see her play for the Fever and see what she can do because we haven't had that opportunity, right? And then you have Lexi Hull, who's a guard, and Kelsey Mitchell, obviously. But you also have Erica Wheeler, and don't forget Christy Wallace. Does anybody think getting rid of Christy Wallace or Erica Wheeler and bringing in Odyssey Sims is not a huge, huge upgrade for the Indiana Fever? That would be a huge upgrade. In fact, you could plug in Sims into this starting lineup. Fag Bentley's still hurt, right? So you could have for it's a smaller lineup, obviously, but you can see Sims can rebound. Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Odyssey Sims, Melissa Smith, and Aaliyah Boston. That's your starting five. If you need more size, then obviously you start Katie Lou Samuelson or even Demiris Dantas. And when she comes back, obviously Tammy Feg Benley. But you could start a 3-guard because it's not like the Indiana Fever haven't started 3-guard lineups a lot and played with 3-guard lineups a lot. So Sims, Mitchell, Clark, Smith, Boston. If you need to go bigger, you start Katie Lou. And again, you could even start Dantas. When she comes back, you can start Fag Benley. And then you have a 3-guard rotation. If you're not playing, you'll have times when you're playing all 3 guards. And when you have 2 guards, adding Sims to that depth and Lexi Hull playing, because again, you can play a lot. There are still should be a few more minutes because you can play 3 guards on the court at once. So it's not just 2 guards and now we've added another guard to the rotation and you're sitting Lexi Hull. That's not necessarily the case. It's going to depend on matchups, but also again, the Fever are best when running. They are best when running. So a 3-guard lineup with 3 scorers like Mitchell, Sims, and Clark. And then you already know that Melissa Smith and Aaliyah Boston can run. Tammy Feg Benley can run. Katie Lou Samuelson can run. We know Lexi Hull can run. So you're adding a little more depth so you're able to run even more because you don't have to completely exhaust Caitlin Clark. You can rest Kelsey Mitchell more without that drop off. Because what do we see when you take Kelsey Mitchell out? And it's not just about Kelsey Mitchell, it's the whole dynamic. You take Kelsey Mitchell out, you put in Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler cannot play with Caitlin Clark. We know that. They do not play well together. But now you're not bringing in Erica Wheeler. You're bringing in Odyssey Sims, who's averaging more points per game than Kelsey Mitchell and shoots a lot better than Kelsey Mitchell from 2 and from 3. Rebounds a lot better than Kelsey Mitchell. Passes a lot better than Kelsey Mitchell. So this could be a huge, huge pickup for the Indiana Fever. And it's going to elevate what they can do in this stretch run and what the possibilities are for the playoffs. And like I said, look, it's possible. Now, I would think the Dallas Wings would have to disclose it, such as an injury, that it's possible there is another reason. And if it's something that would obviously affect Sims playing, such as an injury that recently happened, I would think that would have to be disclosed. But if not, if this was just a move by the Wings in terms of changing their roster and thinking about the future and next season, and to me, maybe a mistake, then man, the Indiana Fever have to take a serious look at Odyssey Sims. Again, I look at these last 5 games and I'm like, are you kidding me? The shooting, yeah, she takes, but again, she takes a lot of shots. But again, obviously, she's not going to play almost 40 minutes a game for the Fever. Although she may take over. It may flop. She may end up being the Kelsey Mitchell minutes, and Kelsey Mitchell will take combined minutes of, say, Wallace and Wheeler. I don't know. I don't know how that would look. But I don't think when you have no one that can replace Caitlin Clark, and you're destroying yourself when you sit Kelsey Mitchell because you're having to bring in Erica Wheeler, you have to seriously look at a player like Odyssey Sims. I mean, look at these last 5 games: 14, 25, 19, 23, 24, with these insane shooting percentages. I mean, these are the shooting percentages of I was going to say of the best big in the league, like an Asia Wilson percentage, a Shaquille O'Neal percentage. They're probably even better than that on high volume. It's not like she's taking 5 shots and making 3 of them. And she's shooting a good number of threes as well. And we know that's big for the Fever. Think of the open looks Odyssey Sims will get from 3 playing with Caitlin Clark. Now, to be fair, nothing against Katie Lou, nothing against Lexi Hull. I liked them. I was glad to see them getting more minutes and for Christy Wallace to sit down. But who do you want shooting wide open threes, Lexi Hull or Odyssey Sims? Right? I think it's got to be Odyssey Sims. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you think about the Wings cutting Odyssey Sims, and what you think about the Fever maybe picking her up. How that was going to work, is that's going to help the team. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does make a huge difference. I really do appreciate it, and I will talk to you later.